Hey guys, it's Monica, and in this video I'm going to be giving you 5 sanity saving tips for stay-at-home moms. By the end of this video, you'll have some great ideas of some things that you can do to keep it all together, stay positive, and be happy in the sometimes chaotic life of being a stay-at-home parent. This video is actually in collaboration with a bunch of other moms here on YouTube, and I'm going to link the playlist below. So after you're finished watching this video and all of these tips, you're going to have a whole list of other channels to check out and get even more great tips. If you're new to my channel, welcome and thanks so much for stopping by. I post new videos twice a week on parenting, healthy living, and life with little ones, and would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss any useful tips. Alright, let's get into the video. I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. I've got a 2- and a 4-year-old, and life can definitely get a little bit hectic and challenging at times. Here are a few things I do to keep myself sane. Number 1, and this one is so important, and that is self-care. It can be so hard to make time for this as a mom. Parenting is never ending and very demanding, but it ends up being the best thing for everyone when everyone is well taken care of and everyone's cup is full, including ours. Sometimes stay-at-home moms can feel like they've lost a sense of themselves because you've given up a career possibly, or whatever it is that you've chosen to dedicate your time to raising your family. But that doesn't mean that you can't have passions, you can't have hobbies, and you can't have things that you love to do. Having a hobby or passion that you're still able to pursue while being a parent is really helpful in this area. Also, just carving out some time for you to just relax. Maybe it's just 15 minutes sometime throughout the day where the other parent could maybe take over for a few minutes, where you can just take that time for yourself to meditate, deep breathe, or do a quick yoga session. Just a little time for mental clarity and to ground yourself will go a long way. Next up is music, and I have found music in all different genres to be so helpful for both me and the kids. When they start getting a little wild and acting a little too crazy for inside, I find that turning on some light classical music, some Mozart, can really help them to kind of calm themselves back down and get into a more peaceful state. And in the evenings, I use music after dinner time to kind of set the mood for bedtime. I will turn on a Pandora station called Delta Sleep Radio, and this is that kind of relaxing music that you hear when you go to the spa that's just so soothing and relaxing. I'll put that on, I'll turn the lights down a little bit lower, we'll keep this going through bath time and through books, and this really helps to set the mood for bedtime and just kind of helps get everybody in that nice state for sleep. So sometimes in the late afternoon, right before it's time to make dinner, and it's Friday and you've had a long week and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get through the rest of this day, sort of a feeling, like, do we really need to eat dinner like every day? Is that a thing? Sometimes I find when I'm in that like, oh my gosh, I cannot go on anymore sort of moods, I can turn on, and this might be kind of cheesy, but I can turn on just like my favorite music, my favorite songs, like old school Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston, or just something that I love to sing along to, and this will kind of give me that little pick-me-up that I need and get me through the rest of the evening. Next up is activities. Getting out of the house and staying busy. Staying busy, having things to do and look forward to can make a huge difference in how the day goes. We like to get out and schedule activities all throughout the week. You can check out story times at your local library or visit a neighborhood park for free options. And if the weather's not great, most places have indoor playgrounds that you can visit. Also look for new classes in your area and sign up for the ones that you guys enjoy. Most places offer free classes, and so you can spend the better part of a month or more just trying out new classes, depending on where you live, of course. And this one is huge. Make a point to find points of mutual enjoyment. Now these are places where everyone likes to go, everybody gets that good feeling when they're there. For us, one of our favorite spots is the beach. Luckily, we're just across the street and we go often, and everyone has a great time. I think finding these points of mutual enjoyment are a must, especially for stay-at-home parents. Next up is to be social. Plan activities with other parents and caregivers that you can see regularly. The kids will get really used to one another and start to play really well together, and then you get to connect with other parents and caregivers and have that much needed adult interaction and conversation. Getting out and being social will keep your week fun and enjoyable. And if you don't have any mom friends or people that you know with kids already, get out there, strike up a conversation with another parent that you see, and just exchange numbers and invite them to do something with you guys. Plan a meetup at the park or the children's museum, or just invite them over for a play date. I've met so many of my mom, dad, nanny friends this way, just talking to people at the park and at the library. But I can honestly say having a solid social circle has been super helpful in helping me keep my sanity in my early mom years. And last up is to get some help. And this one is really, I mean, all of these are important, but really we can't do this all alone. If you have family around that wants to help out, then that's great. If they want to come over and play with the kids, or do a load of laundry for you, or sit with the baby while you take a shower, or whatever it is, take them up on the offer. We can't do it all alone and take care of ourselves, nor were we designed to. We are biologically wired to live in tribes and have a lot of support and a lot of help around us. So many of our problems with sleep deprivation and overwhelm stem from the fact that our kids need, and I repeat need, not want, but actually need so much attention when they're little. And in the earlier times that I'm speaking of the hunter-gatherers, and when we were living in these villages or tribes, we had so many adults around to help provide those interactions, as well as kids of all ages interacting and playing with and teaching one another. We've unfortunately lost a lot of that support in many cases. Those needs of our kids don't go away, which is why it's so important to get help. And if you don't have family around, just ask around, maybe at your church or through friends, if they know of someone who is able to come help out. Since we don't have our parents around or much family around, I've found that having mommy helpers is immensely helpful. Mommy helpers are typically younger, middle school, high school age kids who can come around for a couple of hours and just play with the kids while you get a few things done, or just relax and take a breather. Since they're typically younger and you stay with them and are doing some training with them, it's much more affordable than hiring a full-on nanny. You can check out the Nextdoor app to find people in your neighborhood who might be interested in just that opportunity. It's also a great way to train and get to know a new babysitter for the future. Okay guys, I hope you liked these tips. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to check out some of my other peaceful parenting videos, and I will link those in the card at the top of the screen as well as in the description below. If you found this video useful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.